The next Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, has finally been announced in a teaser that Call of Duty posted. Now, if that sounds confusing to you, and it was confusing to me at first too, because we've already seen a Modern Warfare 2. So this is apparently Modern Warfare 2 ... 2 or version 2, and Call of Duty just released this teaser. And so I'm excited. I mean, I think a lot of, if you're a COD fan, this is probably the best time of year. The old COD is starting to get a little stale and people are ready for the new game. They're excited. I'm excited. And with every new Call of Duty, I'm worried, but I'm also very optimistic. I think this Modern Warfare 2 has so much potential if they do it right. I'm taking a look at my analytics, and only like 2% of the people watching this video right now are actually subscribed to the channel. Consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always change your mind later. But I'm also really worried because the last couple of CODs have not had a good track record. They just announced that the new COD will be, MW2, and it's gonna be a sequel to the Modern Warfare in 2019. So it'll be a direct sequel, which I think is good in the sense that the next campaign's probably going to be fire. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but Modern Warfare 2019's campaign was the highlight for me. I was not a huge fan of the game's survivalist mode or the multiplayer, but you know what? The campaign was phenomenal. It gave us some of the best COD missions in all of Call of Duty history, which is insane, now that the series has been going on for 20 years. And so I'm excited for the campaign. I'm excited the return of old guns. They've announced that they're, as far as I know, the base guns are going to be the ACR from MW3 and the Intervention from MW2, so they're doing all the nostalgia, they're bringing back all the old weapons that people like, and that's fan service done right, in my opinion. These are all really great guns that feel good to use, and I hope they feel good to use in the next Modern Warfare. You guys remember, now that Call of Duty is being acquired by Activision, of course, the deal still hasn't gone through yet. They probably got another year to see if they'll even be allowed to do this acquisition. But as far as I know, this is going to be the only Call of Duty title for the next 2 years minimum. And so I don't know how long it'll last, 2-3 years. But yeah, as far as they were reporting, after this Call of Duty, there will not be one released in 2023, which is crazy. If you think about it, this is the first time they've done this in 15-20 years of Call of Duty, not a yearly annual release of another Call of Duty. And so this one is gonna really have to slap. It's gonna have to go out of its way to be entertaining, because it's gonna have to last 2 years. I really hope Call of Duty brings their A game. I think they've been killing it over the last couple months at least. They've been releasing, they're doing the Godzilla and King Kong thing in Warzone. That's really cool. And they keep doing, these cool collabs with, they got Scream in the game, and they got Jigsaw in the game, and they got Snoop Dogg in the game. I really hope they keep up that momentum throughout the next 2 years, or they're really gonna have to. I mean, the COD cycle has been, they do a decent amount of content the first couple months the COD is out, and then 5 or 6 months into the game of a year-long game, it gets stale and they stop trying, and I'm tired of this cycle. So I'm really excited to see if Infinity Ward brings their A game to this next COD. They're gonna have to make it last 2 years, so I think they're gonna really have to jam-pack this COD with so much content, and actually make it playable for 2 years. So we'll see how that goes. And now what I'm actually worried for is things like skill-based matchmaking. Now, one of the reasons I really disliked Modern Warfare 2019 was the skill-based matchmaking was just atrocious. I mean, you could not play that game casually in the casual modes. I had to sweat my butt off if I wanted to if I wanted to even go positive or be on top of the leaderboards. It was very annoying. And now I just actually started playing Vanguard, which is funny because it's months after it was released. And you know what? I'm having a really good time, surprisingly. And I think one of the reasons I'm having such a good time is the skill-based matchmaking is not like insane. And I was really worried. My first couple of games, the enemy team was filled with a bunch of like max prestiges, and so I thought, oh god, this is going to be, you know, another year of me having to sweat to even enjoy myself. But now I've been playing all weekend long, and the skill-based matchmaking is very tame in compared to the last couple CODs. So they really need to keep that energy going into the next Call of Duty. And then another thing I'm worried about is the maps. And so obviously they're going to bring back classics in the Modern Warfare series. I'm fine with that. I love the classics. Terminal, Rust, you know, Dome. All these amazing Infinity Ward maps are great. But one of the biggest problems over the last couple of years of Call of Duty is there are no original good maps. I mean, I think the last like really good original map I've seen in a Call of Duty was that picnic map from Black Ops 3. That is the only memorable map of the last like 4 years of COD, you know, like an original one. And that's sad. I mean, I'm honestly, I'm okay. I think their problem is they try to fit like 10 to 15 maps in. And that's a good start. I mean, I don't want to be playing on the same maps every single game. But what they do is they put out, you know, 10 mediocre maps, and there's 3 decent maps and maybe 2 really good ones. And so what if they just put out like 7 maps that were all good? You know? Or maybe 5 that are great. That's what I'd prefer. And so I think I'm going to do the exact same thing for this Call of Duty as I did for Vanguard. I'm not going to pre-order it. I think it's unfortunate, but the AAA game space has just been horrible with pre-orders and release dates. I mean, you look at some of the biggest games over the last couple of years. You know, Cyberpunk 2077 I pre-ordered. Battlefield 2042 I was thinking about pre-ordering. You know, all these AAA games that are released just in their trash. And so I'm not going to spend $100 on this game for it to come out in an unbroken state, you know, a super broken state. I'm not going to do that. So I'll probably wait a couple months, you know, hopefully they give a discount by like Christmas time, and that's when I'll pick it up. Let me know if you are excited for this next Call of Duty, and if you'll be picking it up in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.